The Social Security Agency says it is concerned by the number of people who are not declaring the changes in their financial circumstances, saying that, well, those people who are not coming forth, they might risk getting their grants suspended. However, it is encouraging people to still come through and declare and engage with the agency in terms of how to mitigate those changes and try to minimize the potential dangerous and monstrous impact on the social grants, which can be suspended or delayed during the verification process. I'm joined now by Mr. Fani Sitoga, who is the General Manager for Operations of the agency. He joins me now to give us more clarity on some of the concerns which were raised during the press conference. The common question or the common frustration people have is on the issue of extra income trickling through the bank accounts of people who are getting the COVID-19 grant, which was popularly known as COVID-19 grant. So my question is, should someone, a relative or a friend, sends me a certain amount of money, let's say 1,000, consistently or not consistently, how does that impact my verification process or my ability to still continue getting the COVID-19 grant?
Okay, so you'll understand that government or ourselves, on behalf of government, we are at no stage on which we will be able to know what sources of income are you getting as an individual. We generally trust your word when you do an application for a grant, and it is at that stage that we assume that you have done a complete full disclosure. But also understanding that normally people that are applying for social grants are those people that don't have anything, literally nothing. So if for some reasons during the time that you were applying, you then said you don't have any source of income, but for one reason or the other, when we tried to do background checks on you, we identified that there is some triplets of money that you are getting. Even if we don't know where you are getting it from, we will definitely be able to take a decision that you would have done partial disclosure. You were not honest enough to disclose your entire financial state. But what I also want to indicate is it is possible that you are not comfortable with the decision that we have taken. And for that purpose, social grants recipients or disgruntled clients can actually lodge an appeal, which does not really come to us. It goes to a complete different independent body that will be able to listen to you as an aggrieved client, look at SASSA's decision which SASSA took, the reasons why SASSA opted to go that route, and with the two stories at hand, your version and what SASSA would have, the tribunal will then be able to make a determination whether they should override our decision and regard you as a qualifying person so that you... Exactly.
Talk to us about the time frames for this verification process. How important is it? What time are you looking at in terms of concluding the verification process, or is it going to be an ongoing thing beyond the time frame that you've set for yourself?
So maybe let me answer that differently and say we have, for the so-called COVID-19 SRD 350, unfortunately for that service, it's something that we do on a monthly basis. So on a monthly basis, if you do get your money, it is because of the fact that it would have meant we tested you with a few of the other data sources that we have, and your name did not feature. Your name would have not featured anyway. And for that purpose, we'll then be able to approve your grant.